Hi, welcome back. Today we are going to see the case study of wind and solar hybrid power generation. So let's see the introduction of the case study. Here, the hybrid system of wind and solar, the name it implies what is the meaning of hybrid? Hybrid means the combination of two or more electricity generation. When we are combining two or more electricity generation, that is nothing but hybrid system. So usually the hybrid system is made up of renewable energy technology like wind, solar, geothermal, tidal power plant, so and fuel cell, so like that, and with the help of biomass. So with the help of renewable energy technology, we can combine two or more sources, or it may be combined with solar and petrol, diesel. So between the conventional as well as non-conventional, we can combine. So the hybrid system provide high level of energy security through the mix of generative method. So it provides the uninterruptible power supply to the consumers. So here we are going to combine the wind and solar hybrid system. So wind energy is nothing but and wind with the help of wind velocity. So with the help of wind velocity, normally it requires 3 meter per second speed. The wind velocity should be 3 meter per second is the minimum requirement to drive the aero turbine of the wind turbine. 3 meter per second, or it may be 4 meter per second, 5 meter per second, and the maximum wind velocity, it should be 15 meter per second. So beyond that, if you are operating the wind turbine, it may get damaged because of the over velocity. So the wind it strikes the aero turbine, the blade, and the blade is connected with the aero turbine. So the kinetic energy of wind is converted into electrical energy, that is with the help of wind energy conversion system. And the second one, solar energy. So here the solar irradiation which is received from the sun is directly converted into the electrical energy through solar array, is nothing but solar energy system. So what is the problem? Why we have to go for this case study wind and solar system? One is nothing but increasing the power cutoff due to the overload demand. Increasing the power cutoff due to overload demand. So I think in 2007 and 2008, so in a rural area, per day they are facing minimum of 10 to 12 hours per day power shutdown. And in the corporation, they are facing minimum 4 hours of power cut in every day. So it's because of the power demand is always increasing. So because of this demanded power, we have to face the uninterruptible power shutdown. So next one, due to facing lots of problem during the transmission and distribution in the rural area. So these are the problems to move to the wind solar hybrid system. So what is the objective of this project, this case study? So to be completely different from the traditional electricity, so it will be too fresh and we can able very interesting to learn, very interesting to apply this renewable energy technology. And also the power is very quality. The power is very quality, and it is to motivate the learning people to do for the research one. So it will be very much interesting topic, very much interested area to go for the research and development. And this is the expected system design. So in this case, here we are using the wind energy conversion system, and here we are using the solar PV system. So the wind energy conversion system, which is used to convert the kinetic energy of air, is converted into AC electricity. So the produced AC electricity which is given into the wind controller, and then so here we are converting the AC into DC, then which is fed into the battery in order to store the electrical energy in terms of DC. And the solar PV system, The solar irradiation is directly converted into DC electricity. So the DC electricity through will be stored in the DC bank through the solar charge controller, through the solar charge controller. So here during the charging of battery, we have to we have to match the both DC voltage of wind turbine as well as solar PV. So the both voltage has to be equal. So it should be above the battery level so that only the battery is getting charged. And from the battery, the supply is fed back to the inverter. The inverter it convert the DC into AC. Then the AC power is fed back to the loads, where we can use the electrical power supply. And this is the expected power system for the wind and solar hybrid system. And these are the possible outputs from the wind energy and solar energy hybrid system. So from the solar we may get around 40 watts, and from the wind we are getting the 160 watts. So nearly 4 times is greater than the solar. That is nothing but wind. And what is the advantage? Here the operation and maintenance cost is low because there is no need of fuel like uranium or lignite, that is nothing but coal based power plant, or diesel or petrol, gas. So because the energies are widely available in nature, and it is standalone renewable electrical energy generating station. The renewable energy source like sun, wind and are utilized. So there is no waste pollution. There is no wastage from this hybrid system. And it producing very clean, friendly to the environment. And once the system is designed and developed, the installation system is very easy. So here we are not using the microprocessor and microcontroller. Hence the system testing and understanding is very easy compared to the existing method. And the disadvantage is initial cost is very high, but the running cost is low. Efficiency of the system is also very low because the sources are widely available in nature. The conversion rate is very low, and the circuit designing is complex. More than there is no microcomputer for the controlling action. And these are the few applications like hotel, hospital, street light, commercial area, and manufacturing company, college, schools, and large residential area. So we can use this method. And what I want to conclude, it gives more stable power from the wind and the solar hybrid system. Always give the stable operation. It gives the constant power to the system because it collects the solar radiation and wind velocity at all time to operate the system, and it is commercially applicable in village and also in remote area, so where air velocity and solar radiation is preferably available throughout the year. And the assessment for you, okay la, so put your answer in the comment section. The first question, the operating cost is low, whether it's true or false. The second question, shall directly combine wind and solar power outputs. Shall we combine both the outputs of solar and wind directly? Yes or no? Okay, now put your answer in the comment section. And these are the reference books for the wind and solar hybrid system case study. Thank you.